So today I just wanted to put a bit of focus on the Leopard 1. It's a tier 10 German medium lightly armoured fast vehicle. It was first designed and brought into service in order to replace the M47 and M48 patterns that Germany were using that they'd got from America. It was then developed from the prototype version, which is the tier 9 here, to the turreted tier 10 version that you see. The turret changed. It was given smoke launchers, and it was given the L7 A1 105mm cannon made by Great Britain in a Royal Ordnance factory in Cardiff in Wales. As you'll see, we just have a look around the tank. 7 road wheels made it perfect balance. Had a 36 cylinder engine and is capable of speeds up to 65 kilometers an hour, I believe. So we look around the modules. The engine's in the back. There's a real low chance of fire on this vehicle, so I don't worry about running a fire extinguisher. It's also a diesel engine, so it doesn't burn. There's the main part of this tank and what makes it so good. The tracks, the turret, the radio's in the back of the turret. Now the ammunition stowage is a bit of a problem. This thing gets racked a lot, so you got to kind of protect that lower hull. Don't get shot in the back of the turret either. And the driver is to the left of the ammunition rack, so if you get shot in the front, you either lose your driver or you lose your ammo rack. So I've got safe stowage trained, and I also run chocolate to double the effect of that with a large health pack, which can increase your ammo rack health. So that's where all the modules are at. Now the armour, nothing to speak of. Get shot at, get penned, pretty much, as you'll see in the gameplay. Now it can get miracle bounces off the turret if you angle it well. You will notice that, and the second time that I engage the enemy TDs on the in the game coming up, I do angle slightly to maximise my chance of a bounce on the bodywork, but it ain't gonna happen. But you can try. So you got to try and keep this thing hull down. Use the 9 degrees of gun depression that you're gifted. Now the gun, accurate, 0.3. It hits for 400 alpha. It's got great penetration on standard rounds. If you really need to go with the heat, you go with the heat. I do use the explosive rounds in the gameplay that you'll see. So it's quite powerful when it hits with explosives. But it's got 0.3 accuracy, 1.9 second name time, increased with chocolate. It's just a thing of beauty. It really is. It's maneuverable, it's fast. I'd have to go as far as to say probably equal in my collection of tanks in the top 3 that I like to play. I don't need to rely on armour. That's not really what I worry about. So, after looking around the tank, we'll go for some gameplay. Now, we are the mediums, so naturally we're going to rush the other side of the highway. There is only one enemy medium to speak of, and I found it really odd that they would put 2 TDs as the first thing that we would see, and not to mention lightly armoured TDs. And it was really kind of the artillery to park in such a visible place from the start so that we could get rid of the RNG Skypig. Yeah, happy with that. Really happy for our team to get rid of him. A T92, that's fantastic. Now, so we go for an engage, slightly armoured, slightly angled to him. We absorb 1 hit and another from the 3rd hidden tier 9 Waffenträger. So but these guys were all in line, 1, 2, 3. They had 1 advanced, 1 further back, and then 1 that went into the riverbed. So far I've only missed 1 shot. And he gets taken out with my spotting capability. That's another great thing about this tank. 410 meters of view range. No need coated optics, vents, gun rammer, vertical stabilizer. Chocolate bars increases the view range with the Brothers in Arms to 468 meters. So I'm seeing past the natural view range of welder tanks. So I get detected. Whoa, that's not good, knowing there's another TD going to be camping around. So the reverse speed, as you see, is almost a third of the forward speed, so it can get itself out of trouble backwards quite nicely. So, explosive rounds loaded for the boar's edge. Nice shot into the fuel tanks. Now this tank, we don't have to crest too far. You'll see I don't have to reveal any of my tank to shoot this guy. -9 degrees of gun depression. We just play the waiting game and he appears. Thanks very much for that, old boy. So then, that was a tortoise firing at me, so luckily I evaded that one. And the tortoise does get the same gun. With the same accuracy. It's an L7 Royal Ordnance, for those of you that don't know or care. Probably the most accurate tank gun ever created. Still used today in variants. And that's Cupola shot from this range. And we take him down. So you can fight your enemies at a great range, so you don't have to worry too much about your armour. You are a relatively big medium tank, so you don't want to show all of your body, and you want to try and keep moving as much as possible. I do get caught out by a cheeky IS3. Kills my driver. And thinking I had to chase some more enemy down, I actually repaired him. I didn't need to. So the AMX-30 that was running with me takes him down. Now the Chieftain, if I'd have taken my time on this shot, I probably could have killed him. But I didn't. I got a tracking shot on him. And then the IS-3. Yeah, thanks. I wanted to try and pull a flank on him, but he got taken out. And that's game, right there, in a nutshell. And I repaired the driver after everyone had died. Noob. So it's a Mastery 2. It didn't hurt my mark of excellence in any way at all. We top tank, secure ourselves a top tank performance, and all's well that ends well in a welder tank.